Hey, Debbie. How you doing? Now Malibu's going to think I'm talking to her. How you doing? There she goes. She's been up here a while, so let's see. Let me move this out just a little there. So this could probably come over a little. There we go. Hi, Christy. Hope everybody's doing well. Got my big puffy shirt. Feel like a Seinfeld. The puffy shirt. Oh, how y'all doing today? Uh, Hi, Pamela. Linda. Linda and Tim, if Tim's around. Hi, Missy. Hope everyone's morning starts. Oh, I'm sorry, Missy. Well, hope it gets better for you. Hang out here, it will. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Ruth. Get my voice going here. Malibu just hopped down. She'd been up here for a while. So she goes, okay, I've had enough. Let's see. Hi, Terry. Terry, didn't you post something? Let me go look. For some reason, I thought you posted something. Let me see if I can get my IG going, or if I have to step out into the hall. I think we're going to have snow today. Yeah, we just had a big storm come through. It was a little bit south of us. I mean, we had a lot of rain and wind, but it, blew some branches out of our trees and stuff, but it was okay. We were okay. Oh, Cat and Paste just posted a cute. She just popped up. Look, cute. Let's see. Let me find Terry Brett. Let's see. I thought she did something. Oh, she did. Okay, she's posting I think it's part of the scavenger hunt. Am I correct? I'm not sure. I think it's the part of the scavenger hunt. Let's see. Then she did. Oh, here she did. Yeah, she's been posting pictures of the scavenger hunt. So, but she draws a lot of them. Look, guys, she draws a lot of them. So, just saw that one, Terry. Give you a heart. Yes, the puffy shirt. You remember the puffy shirt? Did you ever see the Seinfeld with the puffy shirt? Hi, Laverne, Belinda. See, Donna, you're doing a scat. Oh, good, Ruth. That's awesome. I'm glad. That'll make Janet happy too, especially when you team up. I try to help Denise a little bit, but she's not around. She's not around me. But she loves the scavenger hunt. I'll tell you, she loves that scavenger hunt. Let's see. Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society. She comes to sing for us every morning. Oh, so yeah. So I've been working in my little thankful journals. And then I thought today that I'd either color in one of these, probably this one. Gonna color in this and use pan pastels. But we'll pick a color cube. We'll pick something out of the color cubes for our color inspo. Hi, Marsh. I should make some music out of the scavenger hunt. Yeah, Marsh makes cool music. He does some cool stuff. He does a lot of stuff, Marsh, including raising chickens. Let's Ruth, tag me on Instagram, but we're rolling dice to decide which prompt to do. Okay. All right. Did you post anything, Ruth? Let me go over here and see. Do I follow you? I'm pretty sure I do. I'm not sure which Ruth you are, Ruth. Hi, P Money. There's Ruth Hubs. Um, I'm not seeing you, Ruth. I'm not sure what your name is on IG. And I don't see a tag. Let's see. Let me go over to my tags. Well, let's see. Let's go over here, here. I don't see a tag. Not saying that it's not there, but I don't know what your name is on IG, Ruth. You'll have to tell me what it is. Hi, Janet. Got a tickle in my throat. Let me get another sip of my lemon water. But I don't know if you tag me, if your name's not Ruth, then I'm not going to know it's you, Ruth. You're going to have to tag me with something I know it's you. People tag me all the time, but I have to know who it is. Let's see. No, that's not you. Just tell me your IG name, Ruth. Tell me your IG name. Hi, Pixie, Joyce, Icy. Yeah, we had a storm come through. Hi, Belinda. Belinda's saying hi to everybody. Leah. I might have to go get me a banana or, well, I don't think I'm out of bananas. I have to go get me a Fig Newton so I get this tickle out of my throat. When I start talking first thing in the morning, Hupster's gone to work. So by the time I'm streaming, my voice is like, I talk to the cats, but I talk to them kind of quiet, believe it or not. Unless they're into something, then I'm yelling at them. Let's see. Hi, Flo. Good morning. Yeah, and Tina, Janet, I don't think Tina might not be here, and Picola had an appointment. So Picola's not going to be here either. And I don't know about Julie. Janet, you might be on your own. Just saying. I'm glad you're feeling better, Janet, because you might be the only mod today. I'm going to have to buy you a coffee. Hi, Ann Makes. Okay, I'll wait. I'll scroll back in a minute to see if I can. Let's see. There's Ruth. Ruth, I'm not seeing Ruth. What's your IG name so I can find you and follow you? I might already follow you, but I'm not seeing you as Ruth. Yes, you are in charge, large and in charge. Although Janet's not large. Janet's the tiniest thing you ever seen. She gets a little wind blows, a little snow drift comes through her yard and she's flying away. Janet's a tiny little thing. Let's see. Missy and Makes. Janet wasn't gone, Anne. Janet was not gone. Oh, but you mean just like her personality's back? Yeah. Her personality is back, Anne. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna run down, get me a real quick. I'm gonna run down and get me a Fig Newton or something, so my voice is not cracking. Hang on. I always bring up my lemon water, but I should remember to bring up a Fig Newton or something. Yeah, we have a lot of tree limbs down. I just went and put something in the mail on. Man, there's a lot of tree limbs down from overnight. It was real windy here, but we didn't have any tornadoes or anything right here. Most everything was south of us. And in Florida, oh my gosh, in Florida. I hope none of that was close to Picola. I should text her and make sure. Let's see. And Megs, Pixie. So I had a Belinda. Okay, I still have Ruth. I still have not seen your IG name. What is it, Ruth? Did I miss it? Did you post it? Did I miss it? um Okay, well. Oh. All right. Got my lemon water. Ate a fig Newton. Said hi to everybody I could see. And Rachel, if you're out there, a little ASMR moment. Oh, I'm going to text Picola real quick. Well, I'll X her. Hi, Angie. Let's see. Hope you weren't in any. Okay. Okay. She may not answer because, like I said, she had an appointment this morning. All right. P Money, you want to tell us what what her IG is? Maybe I'm missing it. Okay, so what we're gonna do, going to color one of these two books. I kind of am going for the portraits. I did have fun with the portraits the other day or last week. Here's one I've done in this book. I should cut this out and put it in my book, my 3-ring binder. And so it's either this one, which is just simple portraits. I mean, there's not a lot to them. They're just different faces, maybe some flowers. And then the Pop Manga Beauties and Beasties of the Camilla D'Oreco. I think this is the newest one. They'll have all her books. All right, what's wrong with my camera is crooked here. Let's see what we can do about that. There we go. That's better. No, I see you, Ruth, but I'm not seeing you post your name. I'm not seeing you post your IG name. Did anybody else see where Ruth posted her IG name? I'm just wanting your IG name, Ruth. I see you here, but I'm not seeing you post your name, your IG name. But you're not invisible. Hi, Marguerite. Okay, thank you, Janet, because I would have never thought that was Ruth. So let me go over there. All right, hang on. Let me get back over to IG here. Okay, I see you now. Now I see you. I'm following you, but I did not know that was you, Ruth. Now I see your name there now. I see your name there, but I did not know that was your name. Okay, I am following you. Let's see what you got here. Okay, so the Fibs challenge. Okay, all right. So she's got. Oh, you got hidden messages. All right, Janet. She's got hidden messages in the hidden messages in the scavenger hunt. I'll have to go back and look at that. I'll go back and look at that, Ruth. Thank you. I'm sorry. I did not know that was you. Because it didn't have your name till I clicked on you. But thank you, Ruth. I now I will get the notifications. Hi, Beady Eye Beth. I saw this morning, haven't found the hidden. Okay, Janet hasn't found the hidden messages. All right. So, what's everybody doing this week? Did everybody survive? I mean, we had horrendous winds and rain, but the tornadoes and all that were south of us. So, I'm overhearing Ruth practically screaming. I got you, Ruth. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know. I think I'm going to probably pick a page first, and then I'll have somebody give me a number between 1 and 500. And maybe I'll let Janet do it since Janet's the lonely mod today. so far. Julie might pop in. We'll see. But Tina's, getting over being sick, and she's taking care of her mom. And hi, Mary. And if y'all don't follow Mary, Mary does all kinds of. She does more than she should. Mary has so many projects going. But Mary is like the Society of Idea Collectors ideal woman. um and Pacola's got an appointment. So right now it's just Janet giggling. So I don't know. I kind of, I might work in this book. If I pick enough with enough animals and stuff, because if we're going to pick colors, there's 5 colors on a sheet, on a card. And I want to try to stick with those colors, and we're going to use pan pastels. So after I pick the color, we're going to do pan pastels. There's Tina. Hi, Tina. Hope you're doing okay. No, I'm not, Mary. I am not confusing you with someone else. Now, there's these little foxes. These little foxes might be cute. And turtles, foxes and turtles. That could give us, and again, I'm going to pick colors. I'm going to pick colors based on the card. And so we might have purple foxes, blue turtles. We don't know. We don't know. But I like that because that gives us a lot of variety. So I might hold my finger on that one. So we might do that. Might do some pop manga this morning. Of course, if I pick something has less, stuff on it, it's a little bit more of a challenge. Like here, if I had to do 5 colors on this, I'd have to do an ombre or something. Sorry, guys. Got to get my voice going here. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. Saying good morning to everybody. Don't forget, Jan, if you want to post your scavenger link hunt, the scavenger hunt link, if y'all have 3 months, you have until April 1st to do the scavenger hunt. So you have plenty of time. So you can still start right now. We did this one, not too long ago. Well, I guess maybe it was during October. I don't remember. I don't date these, so I don't ever remember when I do them. Some under the sea, some mermaids, some creatures, more creatures. Camilla does some creepy cool pop manga for sure. Kind of like her too, and I like the gloves. Those will be fun to do with white lace on them. So it might be that. This might not be too hard to do with, time. I'm thinking time wise. Put it in caps, guys, if you're talking to me. Hi, Mark. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Sorry. And make sure you are in live chat or live messages, whatever it says. There's the scavenger hunt link. And that also goes for the recordings, guys. If you go back and watch a live recording, you also need to check all messages or all whatever it says, because it defaults to top messages or top chat. You won't see all the chat if you don't change it. And I'm also streaming in 1080p. So if it starts getting blurry or something, make sure you check your settings. Get a sip of my lemon water. Make sure you check your settings and that it didn't, YouTube didn't knock you back to 144 or something. Hi, View. And thanks again for the book, View. Everybody was yelling at me Monday. View sent you the book. View sent you. I did not see it. Did not see it. I go back and scrub through my chat after, that evening or, the next morning at the latest. I scrubbed through my chat and I saw that it was View. So I did see it. I did thank her. I went over to her channel and thanked her. So I did go over and thank her. That one's too much to try to get in a couple hours. Remember, I only got a couple hours. So I love the Yetis. I colored the Yetis in one of the other book. I gave them underarm hairs. He has arms up in the air, so I gave him little underarm hairs. Little kitty's cute too. Is it the Thing, or which one of the Munsters has the hairy, you know? It's the Adams family. One of them, the Munsters of the Adams family, has the. Is it the Thing? I think it's the Thing. Hi, Arlene. Uh, Hi, Long Fork. Anybody else I'm missing coming in? Thanks everybody for being here. I think we're going to color and pop manga. I think this was the last one we did. This was the last one we did. And I'm not even really sure it's 100% finished, but I think I posted it. I'm pretty sure I posted it. As a Cousin It. That's what it was. Cousin It. Thank you, Ruth. You can see how often I've watched those shows. I know Wednesday. I did a Wednesday Addams Barbie doll with her doing that dance. The girl that played her in the video, the series. Yeah, I did a Wendy Adams Barbie. It's in my IG. Last Halloween, not this Halloween, but the Halloween before. Or no, it was last New Year's. And so it's been a year ago. It was a year ago this New Year's that I did the Wednesday Addams Barbie doll girl dance. Tina, I'm driving back from another appointment yesterday at that awful store. Oh my gosh. You had to drive in it, Tina? Oh, bless your heart. Oh, yeah, it was, I'm hoping Pecola's okay. I don't know how far that away. Did it go over to Pensacola? I'm not sure. I know it was all down in down in here. I don't know if it was over there, but I know it went up this way, up the East Coast. But, it skirted Atlanta area. It just skirted us. We had a lot of wind and rain, but I didn't have in my area the tornadoes. So, all right. So I think we'll roll with this. What do y'all think? I think we'll roll with this. And again, I do the pan pastel, and then I go outside and spray it, because you have to spray pan pastel. You have to set it or seal it. Not really seal it. It's more of a spray, set it. And you like the kitten? This one, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know if I feel like doing a cat. It was either this one or that one with the 3 animals on her face. Well, where is it? It was either that one or. Now, am I going to be able to find it? The one with she had the 3 animals around her head. There's Cousin It, sort of, kind of. Yeah, I'm not. What did I do with it? It had to be this way then. This one. It was either going to be this one or this double page. What do y'all want? 1 or 2? Which one do y'all like better? Let me move in a little bit too. I'm a little far away. Do y'all like 1? This one, not both of them. This one or this one? 1 or 2? Yeah, and I know, right, Tina? I know. I watched some of it. 2. Okay, I'm getting people saying 2. 1 or 2? I've got 3 people saying this one. So it looks like it's going to be this one. All right, so we have a 4-year-old watching. I'm not sure who that is, Angie, but hi, Carter. Is it Carter? Hi, Carter. Okay, just remember, this is not a show for kids. Just saying. We try to keep it family friendly, but it is not a show for kids. We're not catering to children here. Just saying. So, all right. Janet, pick a number between 1 and 500. This one has 1 to 250, 251 to 500. Pick a number, Janet, between 1 and 500, and we're going to roll with those colors. Hi, CK. I love doing this. I'm going to do it for other things besides color book. We're going to have other color inspiration from the color cubes. Janet said 287. Okay, this is box 2. Oh, so we got to go to box 1. 250. Oh, no, it'll be this one. 287. Okay. 287. I have no idea what the colors look like or anything. There's 286. 287. Here's our color combination for the day. I like it. Here's our color combination. Here's the shades and tints, or shades and tints. The tint, the hue, the shade there. And here comes Malibu, which she's going to have to get off while I do pan pastels. So there's our colors. Let's move the cubes. And we're going to have to move the cat. I did take apart, like I don't have enough. Like last night I was sitting watching TV, and Hubster was watching something else in the other room. And I know he was probably thinking, what is she doing there? All right, babe, you're going to have to get down. Come on. Going to have to get down. Can't have you on the pan pastels. So I had one of my older sketchbooks, and I said, I need some more. Y'all going to laugh. I need some more collage fodder. I need some, pieces of paper that I can use in my collage. So I tore this down. I tore this apart. So look, now I got plenty of collage fodder. I deconstructed this whole book. So now I got lots more collage fodder. Anyway, I did that last night. And I did get some more collage books, but I'm waiting on 2 more. So Monday, I will show you, if Colleen and Kathy are around, I will show y'all on Monday my new collage books. Okay? I love me some poor toast and a cake curry, and this is by somebody else. So, got plenty of collage fodder. Hi, Julie Topaz. You came to the rescue. Your ears must have been burning, Julie, because I said that Janet was the only mod here today because Picola had a appointment, and Tina, she hadn't been feeling well. She's taking care of her mom. Well, Tina showed up, but she may not. I don't know how long she'll be here. So Janet did not panic, but I think she probably feels better now that Tina and Julie Topaz are here. I know she's been up here. Now I have a little bed behind me. She has a little space. She's fine. She's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and pick these colors, and let's see. And then let's zoom in too. Let's zoom in some more. Let's get it nice and tight. There we go. All right. So now again, these colors, hex colors, I'm going to get as close as I can. Same thing with the pencils or the markers or whatever I use when I pick one of these color cards from the color cubes. So, same thing, if y'all pick them off of online, off of Pinterest, Design Seeds, the color cubes, just get close. Plus I have the hue, the shade, they got the light and dark. Okay, so we are going to pick them out. Let's see. Dark burgundy. What's the darkest? Probably this one. Dark burgundy, and here's the caramel. Those are close. That may not be quite dark. Maybe I need to go with that. There we go. That's better. Dark burgundy and caramel. Marigold. Let's see here. Over here, we're going to go with marigold. Do I want this one? Yeah, I think so. That's pretty good. See? Here, let's do this. See? That might be a little light, but I don't think this is too green. So I think we'll have to go with that. Let's see, maybe this one. But that's so close to that one. Those are too close. But maybe I'll pick both of them. We'll go with those two because they're like one shade off from each other. Here we go. There we go. So we'll go with that. Then we got peach. Peach. Here's a peach. And then we need royal blue. Royal blue, which is a little on the purple side. This almost looks purple. Let me see, where's my purples? Do I want a purple? Maybe this royal blue that they're calling that they call royal blue here. You probably may, yeah, you can see it. It's more purple, isn't it? It is more purple. Maybe it's more purple than blue for sure. All right, we're going to go with that. All right, there we go. There's our colors. Move the trays off. If y'all have any questions on the pan pastels, let me know. I do need a paper towel to clean my tool off. I see you, baby. I know. All right, let's see. Paper towel. Some baby wipes to keep my hands clean. So I can keep my hands clean a little bit. Paper towel that I clean the tools with. Stick that back over here somewhere. I really don't need this. All right, let's see. Maybe I'll put that on here so it's easy to. All right. I'm already getting a little messy there. Purple. Yeah, it does look purple. I mean, this royal blue, it looks purple in real life too. It's more purple than blue. So I'm going with the purple. And I got a darker one too. So there we go. There's our colors. All right. So now I got to decide. Let me show you some of the tools. Here's my little toolbox. Kneaded erasers. Electric eraser. They're just what do you call it? Battery operated. And I got a couple of different ones, different sizes here. So we'll pull that out. I use these, and I still, I know Bernadette doesn't own Pan Pastel anymore. They sold it to Golden, but I did tell Golden. So Golden, if you're watching, we need some of these sponges, but bigger, a little bigger, even like a 5x5 would be nice for a palette. We need it for a palette. This is what I use for a palette. And I would love to have a little bit bigger piece of the sponge material. And this is not like, this stuff is not the same as like makeup sponges. It is not the same. Same thing for the tools. This stuff right here, it's different than like makeup sponges. So I'm going to get these two here and a kneaded eraser. That's how you keep your area clean. And yeah. And this is what I use for palettes. So I'll move that over there, set that up there, wipe my hands off. Let's get rid of some of it. I'm already making a mess here. I don't know if I want to do I want to do some kind of background and stencils? Maybe. Maybe I'll do if I do stencils in the background, well, I probably should do it before so I can erase it if it gets on here. I might do that. So, and here's our colors. All right, kind of set up here. Hi, CK. Mary sent me a year ago envelope with us. Yeah, CK doesn't get her mail very well in Mexico. I don't know if she was asking me something. Did he contact the manufacturer? I already did, Jasper. That's what I'm saying. It's Golden. I contacted Bernadette when they owned Pan Pastels, and I also told Golden. I have contacted them. They know. I even put it on Facebook. I talked to them on Facebook. So whether they'll do it or not, I don't know. I don't know what their manufacturing, process is since they bought it from Bernadette. Okay, let's see. And good morning, Jasper. So I think I might go ahead and do a stencil background first. Let's see. I want one of this is kind of a cool looking kind of something. I think I'll do some of this. Now I got to decide here. All right, so we got these little foxes. I think I'll do all the foxes and the goldens and the browns. And then I'll probably do one girl light skin and one girl dark skin because now I got the peach color. The turtles, I think I'll do the turtles in purple. So there we go. Foxes in the browns and golden colors and the turtles in purple. And of course, again, guys, after I lay down the pan pastels, I will go back and do detail with pencil. Hi, Raul. Anybody else popping in I missed? Put it in caps if you're talking to me. No, they did not say anything. They did not. Other people commented and said, yeah, they'd like that. Oh, all right. So here we go. Let's see. Do I think I'll do purple up here in the background and then maybe a different stencil down here in the bottom for like the ground. Yeah, let's see. See what other stencil I can pull here. Let's see. Something a little not as detailed maybe, or something a little plainer. I'm looking over here at my stencils. Maybe just some what do you call it? Punchinella with stars. But that would seem like it should be in the top. But I don't know. Stars on the bottom would look good too. I'm still looking. Hang on. Let's see. I got this kind of water look, but I think I used that in the last one. Let's see. Okay, I got this piece from PM Art Studio. This little bit right here, we're going to use that for the ground. I did order, for those of y'all that don't know, sorry, I bumped the camera. For those of that don't know, Devin is now a designer for PM Artist Studio. And I did order her 2 bridge stencils. Hopefully they'll come in so I can show them next week. And Miriam, I ordered one of Miriam's, and then I also ordered one of, I think it's one of Patricia's. So I ordered 4 stencils from them. So hopefully they'll come in soon. And no, I'm not doing that, Jasper. Not that, I'll let, if they have time, they'll do it, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some down here. Let me get some of the, let's see, do I want to use, what did I want to use? Do I just want to use maybe one of these? All right. I didn't know how big I wanted to go with it, but I think we'll do this. So if I do this purple, then I'll do this a golden color down here, or this kind of sienna color, because they are going to be purple. The foxes are all going to be browns and yellows. The girls will probably be a combo of both. All right, that's my plan anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just, so the reason I kind of want to do this first is if it gets up on the turtle, then I can erase it. So that's one of the nice things about pan pastels is it erases. I'll put some more over here on the side too. Now, I just went and blew away some of the excess. They are not chalky like regular pastels. They're just beautifully formulated. They're not dusty and chalky, although they do, there's a little bit. So when you go, make sure you're not spitting. I know I tell y'all that every time, especially if you're talking or on stream. You do not want to spit on your paper, because if you go over a wet area with pan pastel, there's no getting that off. I've shown y'all a demo of that before. I didn't spit, but I showed y'all with the water. Let me see. Let me get a piece of paper here. I don't want to use that. Here. Okay, so here's a piece of paper here. And so if you get, let me get a little bit of water here. Now, I'm not going to do it over here because I don't want any water on here, obviously. So I'm going to come over here. And I just put a tiny bit of a spritz right there. So if you're talking and you spray, That's true. That's true. And even guys, even when I send out happy mail, I do not lick my envelopes. They're all taped. If you ever notice you get happy mail from me, everything is taped up. There's no, I don't lick anything. All right, so let me just show you. All right, so there's water right there. Now look, look. See that? See those little dots of water that I went over? There's no erasing that. That does, you cannot get rid of that. You can paint over it, but you cannot get rid of that. So do not spit on your page. Fair warning, people. And because I'm talking while I'm doing this, and I don't want to accidentally, you know. Let's see. Flo says, "Could just me." All right, so let's go over here on this side here, and I'm going to kind of take my time here and just get the stencils down nice. I usually ink when I stencil, but it's the same principle here. And sometime during the process, I will take it outside and spray it with the fixative. So. Right. Maybe a little bit under there. All right, now I want to go up a little bit on the sides here. Oh, I'm a little off, Kim. There we go. Don't leave traces. Then I'm going to go over here on this side and do a little bit. Okay, so now I can go in here with my kneaded eraser. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where are you? Here it is. Go in here with my kneaded eraser and clean it up here. Keep my hands clean with the baby wipe off to the side. Don't accidentally wipe anything with the wet baby wipe, though. You'll have the same problem as you did if you spit on it. If you have questions, put it in caps so I see that you're talking to me. All right, so now I'm going to get a nice little point here. Get some of that off there. Get a nice little point and come in here, and any place that the stencil went like over any of the animals, you can just erase it. You got to keep cleaning. Got to keep cleaning your eraser. So any place that you got, that's what's lovely about pan pastels. Until you spray it. Once you spray it now, then you're set. You've set it. All right, that's pretty good. All right, now I want to do the other stencil, which will be purple. I am going to turn this upside down. I usually don't turn things around when I'm streaming live. I like to leave it in the form, the way it looks. But in this case, I'm going to, so I don't run my hand in that. All right, so let's move those out of the way. Again, here's our colors. This is our color palette here. I'll keep showing it. It's right there. All right, now I'm going to take my tool onto my paper towel, clean it off. And if I'm blending colors, I'll use these. That's when I use these sponges, is when I'm blending. Hi, Rainbow Griffin. How you doing? No, we're not, Ruth. All right, so now I'm going to take this and we're going to do the purple. And let's just start over here. And I'm going to start laying down the purple. Technically, you probably want to put some cardstock behind because this is kind of going over the edge. And it's probably going to get on some of the other pages. But let me see where that goes in here. I don't have to be too careful because I can erase. And of course, you don't have to stencil. You don't have to stencil your background either. You could just, do solid color or no color on the background. All right, let's kind of look in here, just a little bit right in here. I'm going to move it up. Give me a minute. So how many of y'all work with pan pastels or have some or work with them? I know Janet has some. She doesn't work with them very often. And who else has some and doesn't work with them very often? Of course, Janet doesn't do color books either. So, she'd have to have another kind of plan to use her pan pastels. I don't know how many people here have them or like them and use them. I love them because I don't like pastels because they're too chalky. And these are not chalky like pastels are. Thank you, Tina. Tina's putting in a link to the pan pastels. Golden bought them out. Oops, I don't want to. Golden bought them out. That sounds bad. I mean, Bernadette sold the company, I guess I could say better, to Golden. So they will be around. Of course, they've been around for a long time. They were in, they're in all the Blick stores. And this little what you call it, I need to turn it over because you can use both sides when one side starts wearing out. All right, let's go down here. And do keep your cats, especially if you have white cats, keep them away from the pan pastels because a couple years ago, Malibu got into the red, yellow, and blue, and her tail was it took about a month. They're not toxic, but you can't really wash. I couldn't wash her tail because all it did was spread it. All right, I'm gonna turn this over now because this side's getting a little raggedy. So I'll turn that over. Then I'll probably get a new one after this. A new little. You buy the little tips. You buy the little tips individually by the type of they have the square one, the round one, the pointy one, and you buy the little covers to fit the plastic. I doubt it, Tina. Why would they? Why would they? All right, let's see. And again, I'm not trying to match the stencil up. I'm just, like that. Okay. So there's a couple little areas that could use a little bit of purple right in there. Maybe a little around this turtle there. A little in here. A little in here. Oh, this one needs a little bit more. Right over that head there. Okay, I think I got most every area. So now what I'll do is I will turn it over. And I will probably rinse those off. I don't usually clean them when it's just acrylic paint on my stencils because it dries and it doesn't move. And inks, I usually use so much, the ink up that they don't really transfer much, but pan pastels, I will rinse those off. See? All right, so now let's turn this around. And I'll go in here with my kneaded eraser. Yeah, she was something. Let's see. I said hi to Raul. No, Angie, like I said earlier, they're not makeup brushes. Yeah, they're not the same. The formulation of these things is not the same as a makeup brush. All right, so now I'm going to get in here with my kneaded eraser again. Let's move this up a little. I got to stay. I'm so zoomed in. I want to make sure I stay in focus. Yeah, the soft tools. Yeah, you can get them on Amazon. Thank you, Tina. Tina put in a link. And it is SOFFT. It's soft. All right, so I'm going to get a little pointy area here, and now I'm going to go in here and clean up where I've gone over anything that, you know, their little bodies here. It just erases right up, but you do have to continuously clean your kneaded eraser, which by doing, just twisting it over, you're cleaning it. Otherwise, you're just going to be smearing it around. So you do have to keep continuously cleaning it. So if you see me go off camera here, that's what I'm doing. Why, Jasper? I'm giving you a panic attack. Why? Jeez. We're just doing some pan pastels, for goodness sake. All right. All righty. Get in there. Hi, Nanamo. It's been a while. Hope you're doing okay. Haven't seen you around in a while. I'm just taking my time going in here and cleaning up the areas. Hi, Belinda. Did I miss saying hi to you? All right, let's clean this up. I sent out all the happy mail. All the happy mail went out yesterday that we did on the giveaways on Monday. So hopefully you'll get that. It's so funny. I think it was, who was it? No, I think it was Linda. Anyway, somebody that I also follow on Facebook, one of the fibs. I sent out my Christmas cards, and she said she got a Christmas card just the other day, and it was, or maybe it was last week that she got it. By now, it's been a week. I sent them out November 4th, and she just got it a month later. Hi, Christopher. How you doing? Hope you're feeling better and on the mend. Just working with some pan pastels today. I'm erasing the excess where I stenciled. And now I'm going to get rid of the areas where it went over the images. Hi, CB. Good to see you. Missy, I don't know who else. I'm probably missing some people. If I'm missing you, good morning. I do scrub back through the chat. Like I said, I missed View on Monday saying, I sent you the book. And but I did go over to her channel and thank her. So all right. Let's see, maybe right there. Just kind of going through and taking off the excess. It just erases right up. But you gotta keep cleaning your eraser. These last quite a long time with the pan pastels. But eventually they start getting dry and harden up when they get so full of stuff. You know. Let's see. All right, so I think that's good. Now, I have a decision. I could go ahead and go spray this. I could go ahead and spray, because you can spray it multiple times. I could go ahead and spray this so I don't have to worry about touching the stencil and getting it everywhere while I'm working. while I'm working on the other areas. So I might go ahead and do that. Let's just see if there's any little areas that looks a little bare where I missed with or the stencil had a bigger space. Let's go ahead and go around here. Let's kind of look. No one's going to notice if it's not from the stencil. Okay, let's do her little leg a little bit. I'll go out on the porch. I go outside to spray. Yeah, we had quite a few tree limbs down. When I went and put something in the mailbox a little while ago, a lot of tree limbs down. And you all know we took down 2 trees. I'm glad I took those trees, that we took those 2 trees down last year, because when you get those big windstorms or tornado warnings, you don't want a tree falling on your house. All right, let's see that tail a little bit there. Maybe a little right there. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so I think I will go out and spray it. Oh, cute fox. Yes, I know. This is, if y'all missed it, we're in the pop manga Beauties and Beasties by Camilla Del Recco. Okay. And also, if you're, working on it and you blow the little bit of dust away, take a baby wipe and occasionally just clean up your area. Just kind of pick up any little bit of dust. They're not real dusty, but there's still a little bit. And again, if y'all missed it, these are the colors that we picked from the Color Cube box. And these are the colors we're working with. So they're right here. I already pulled them from the Pan Pastel set. And then I'll probably also go in with Pencil and add some details. All right, so I'm going to throw this one away because it's really starting to fall apart. So we'll put a new one on here. Plus, now I'm going to move into the pointier one to do tinier details. So let's move that. All right, I'm going to go outside real quick on the porch. I'll get me a fresh baby wipe as well and go spray this. Why, Christopher? Why the commute to your studio is going to be crazy? What, you live in the house with your studio, Christopher? What do you mean? It's going to be crazy. Are you redecorating or something? Because of snow, it's in your house, isn't it? Isn't your studio in your house, or is it like an attached building? I'm going to show you, Belinda. Oh my gosh. All right. So, so this is what I use to spray. I use the final fixative because it seems to have a little less odor than the, what do you call it? It's not workable. The workable fixative seems to have a stronger smell for some reason. I just go ahead and use the final fixative. But here's the thing. If you buy this, I get the Grumbacher. See where it says matte? I have accidentally bought gloss. The gloss and the matte, which I ended up giving it to Denise because I don't ever use it. She's using it for woodworking now. But it looks exactly the same as this, but it just says gloss right there. So you want to make sure you get matte. That's what I thought, Christopher. You nut. So make sure that when you buy it, you get the matte. Okay, now I'm going to go out on my porch. I'll BRB. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. BRB. It'll only take me a minute. I'm going to go on the porch and spray. All right. Be right back. Hopefully, I don't see Malibu around here. I don't want her up there. I don't see her, so. And I usually stay outside and waft it in the air for a minute to kind of, get the scent gone. But, we're trying to get back to business here. All right. So it does still smell a little bit, but that's okay. All right, let me get a fresh baby wipe for my hands. I love this bracelet that Cameron gave me, but it's kind of getting caught on my sleeve. I'm going to change my bracelet real quick. Cameron gave me this for Christmas. But when I'm doing pan pastels, let me put a different one on. It's a little tricky with pan pastels. Let's see here. Get a couple other ones. I'm digging through my bracelets here. Y'all know I got a ton of bracelets to pick from. Let's see. All right, I'll just put on a couple. All righty. All right. So anything going on? Nothing in caps. Hi, Devin. I was talking about your stencils a little while ago that you designed for PM Artist Studios now. I'm trying to keep all the colors around here so you can see what I'm using. But I am going to have to kind of move it around a little bit, stay on frame. So we picked a color out of the color cube box. Janet did. She picked number 287. So these are the colors. Look, I think I matched them up fairly well. Got a couple extras, a little lighter and darker of a couple of them. Let's put this up here. But I think they're pretty close to the colors. So that's what we're doing. I got into a slap fight today. You got into a slap fight? You'll have to explain, Christopher. All right. I don't know what that means. Do you mean with Corbin the cat? I hope not. I hope not. I will try to keep this kind of close so you can kind of see the colors. There you go. Are you doing slap and dragon? All right, so now I'm going to use the pointy one, and I do have my little other, if I need to get tight areas of erasure, I know some people, it sounds like a dentist. But anyway, all right, now every place I've sprayed now is set. So, I'm not going to rub my hand into it, but it's set. To meet myself, and then I meant to have been the page I posted today. Oh, okay. I thought maybe. So you slapped yourself. You slapped yourself in a time travel situation. All right. So now we have the turtles, which I'm going to do the turtles in the purple, and this is violet extra dark, and this is violet. So we got the color and the shade here. And so we're going to do the turtles in purple. We're going to do the foxes in the golden color, browns and golds. And then we'll see about what we're going to do. The girls are, part fox. It's pop manga. All right. So let's see. I think I'll start with, I might need a little, I think I'm going to get some white. I am going to do a little bit of tinting too. Let me go and get the white out. And these pan pastels last forever. The only one that I've even really made a dent in is the white. And I have an extra white. But that's the only one I've even really made a dent in them in all the years that I've had them. Of course, I just use them for like this kind of situation. I don't do big portraits and, things like that with them to where I'm really using them up. But they cost about the same as one Copic marker. A Copic marker is about $7. These are about $7. Last I looked, because I just have all the sets, so I don't buy them individually, but I do see them around and in the stores and stuff like that. I think at last I compared, they're about the same as one Copic marker. So, and these last forever. Let's see. let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get the let's go ahead and get the regular purple here and do a little bit of light. I've got the white over here. You can't see. It's right outside here. And I'm going to just lighten this up just a little. Going to lighten it up just a little so that I can get the top of the turtles not quite solid. Maybe a little bit more white. I want their shells to be just a little lighter. Of course, I'm going to spread it out too. Now remember, I'm going to go back with pencil detail. So the pencil detail will be in here as well. And I'm probably going to make the shells more, even more detailed than they are here. I'm going to make them more, squares, little squares in there. So I'm going to get the tops of their shells first. So it's going to look a little boring for a minute because, again, I'm just basing. I'm base coating these in. So until I get details in it, it's just going to look flat. But you have to have that to get to the details on top. There's a little one right there. Okay, let's fix this. Bring it down just a little. I think I need to turn it over. I think the tip is worn off on that one, so I'll just turn it over and use this side. Okay, there we go. Oops, I just kind of tore it a little. They are kind of gentle. You have to be careful. But I think it's good on the tip still. A little bit more white. See, this is why I want them to make these in a palette. I want Golden to make a palette. Instead of just these sponges that you use to work with. If you do a big piece, you use these for that. Okay. Put it in caps if you're talking to me, guys. Make sure you have all chat or all messages, whatever it's called, clicked at the top of your chat window. Do you have any questions? Did I miss who has pan pastels? I know y'all probably answered that question already. Who has pan pastels? And if you use them, do you use them in a color book? How do you use your pan pastels? I'll kind of pay attention here a minute. Put it in caps. Chat goes flying by. Let's see. Nobody? Nobody has pan pastels? Kristen, I love mine. I use them in coloring books, journals, and sketchbooks. Hi, BDI Beth. I've only used my pan pastels in pet portraits. Yeah, I love using pan pastels in pet portraits. They make the most amazing fur. I mean, you can do the most amazing fur with pan pastels, right, Beth? And good to see you, by the way. You'll need to follow BDI Beth on Etsy. I guess I don't know if her store is still open, but I follow her on Facebook. And she has an awesome. She did have her Etsy shop open. I don't know if it still is. Um, Terry says she has small sets, but don't use them. Try to use them sometime in your comics, Terry. Uh, Melinda, good morning. I do use them occasionally. And good to see you, Dee Dee Sue 3. Let's see. Vale has some yet to be used. Christopher says he should get some. Yeah, you can buy different sets of them. You can buy sets of I think is it what is it 9 in a set? Like the portrait set, the landscape set. You can buy different sets and you can also buy them individually, especially at like Blick or art supply stores. You can buy them individually. And like I said, they cost about the same each as a Copic marker does. Yes, they just work so I mean, you can just blend some fur like nobody's business, right, Beth? Let me see. No, I was gonna show you one of my cats, but I think that cat was done all in pencil. Yeah, it was. Let me go over to my Facebook. Let me see if I can bring up my let's see here. Once doesn't want to load, of course. Have to step out into the hall. There it goes. How do I get to my sets? Albums. There we go. Albums. Let me go to pet portraits, animal and pet art. I'm trying to find one that I did with pan pastels, but I'm pretty sure most of these were done with pencil. If y'all would have ever seen my animal and pet art on my Facebook, it's public. It's not. None of these are private. You can go over there and look at my pet art. This is one I was thinking of, but this is done with a little bit of acrylic paint base and pencil over it. So that this was before I got pan pastels. But this is the kind of fur you can get easily with pan pastels, right, Beth? You can get this kind of fur with pan pastels, although this one is all done in pencil. Let's see. Yeah, most of these are done with these are all done with pencil. But some are done with like this one is done with paint and pencil on top. My Christmas moose. The lights are actually poking through the paper. We poked the lights, the Christmas lights. We poked them through the But anyway, here's this one is Sammy, the color book girl Sammy. When she had a baby, we don't see her very much anymore. I don't know if she's colored anymore. That's her little baby. And that was pan pastel. So when I use pan pastel, I do try to put the colors around that I used. So, and I know it's not showing up very well here, but there we go. So that's pan pastel and pencil. So yes, nice wispy fur. Exactly. Let's see. This one was Edwin's little dog here who we lost in a fire, but that was done with pan pastel and pencil. There was a big fire in Hawaii. This was my mom's dog. I did this for her for I was going to say Christmas, but it was Mother's Day. This was for Mother's Day. This was little Mandy for Mother's Day. I did that for Mom. Let's see, what else? This one is, if y'all follow Taco Stacks, and these colors look very bright right here. They're not that bright in person. It's just really, really looking bright here on camera. But this is Taco Stacks dog salsa. So that was done with pan pastels. So, and this one was Patty Tolly Parrish's dog. I did a memorial for her of him or her, and That's with pan pastels and pencil. So yeah, got quite a few. But anyway, yeah. Where's the best place to get them? I know they're expensive. Melinda, probably Blick. If you're gonna either go to a store or order them online, go to Blick probably. I mean, I think you might be able to buy them. I don't know how Golden's selling them now through, you know, their website, but Blick is probably your best bet. Thank you, Val. So, yeah, you can get them on Amazon. If you're going to buy sets of them, but again, if you buy through Amazon, you want to be, if you get a cracked one or a broken one, you want to send it back. You know, it's just, if you can get them from Blick, but they come in sets. Like you can buy the whole set of the blues, buy the greens, the portrait colors, and you can buy them in like 9 sets of, I think sets of 9. But if you buy them individually, they come with a little screw cap on top. They're made to screw and they can all stack. But if you stack them, you can't see them. So I don't like them stacked. If you buy them individually, they're going to have a plastic lid on top. So each one will have a lid if you buy them individually. Okay. All right. So let's see. What do I want to do next? Do I want them to have some maybe yellow underbelly? Do I want them to be purple and yellow? Because these guys are going to be browns. Or I could use this darker. Let's use the darker on their underbellies, maybe. And then I'll decide what I want their little face and legs to be. Can y'all see? Okay, do you want me to zoom in? I can zoom in, but I'm really not doing anything detail-wise except just flat coloring right now. How are you at drawing rocks? Your pet Howard. What is Howard? I did do let me go back to my pet portraits. I'm not sure if it's on there. Let's see. I don't know what, when you say rocks, I'm thinking, because I did do a portrait of a lizard. Here it is. Here's a lizard that I did. And it's kind of on some stone and wood there. So, and this was Connie Urick, I think was her name, Connie. And Connie's, I don't know, y'all knew this a few years ago, Connie passed away. So I was glad I got to do this. I did this in 2019. I think she passed away during the virus, but I don't know if it was because of the virus. I don't know, But then here's a real close up one. I did this one for my Hubster's cousin. That was a close up right there. I mean, the whole piece is that face like that. So they're all mixed media. There's a little bit of paint, a little bit of, here's another one. This one, I forget who did I do this one for? Lynn and Raleigh. This was her cat. This might have been my first pan pastel portrait. This one right here, I think. I think I just got my pan pastels. And I did this one here. This was, I think, the first one I did with pan pastels and pencil. I'll do I'll do whatever works. And again, here's another one. This one's in a base of paint. This was a sketch. Paint with color pencil. A few pen and ink in there. Some sketches off the scroll. Whenever we did, this is paint and pencil. That was on the big scroll. So yeah. All right, let's get back to this. I'm turning it over to get just a little bit more tiny area. And also you can use, you can buy these as well. And they're not makeup brushes. This is different stuff. This is different stuff. I'll use this for a minute just to show y'all. This is not like, it's like, looks just like a makeup brush, but it's not. And it's you can get into a little bit smaller areas. And then on the turtles, on their shells, I'm going to do some more detail like this, but I'll do this with pencil because it'll show up better. But I'm just going to kind of show you how you can do different things like this with the. I think so. I think I have Lucy. I think I have Lucy in there, Devin. If I don't, then what's wrong with me? Because I put all my pets in there. I think. Do I not have Lucy in here? I need to move her. I mean, I know I posted her, but you have to post separately to put it in the folder if you after the. Uh, I don't see little Lucy in here. No, that's not her, is it? No, that's not it. But it's a black and white dog. I don't see her. I need to put Lucy in my folder here, Devin. I don't know why she's not in here because I put all my pets in here. I try to anyway. All right, let's see here. And remember, I'm trying to use just these colors. And a variation, like I'll add a little tint to it if I need to. No, but I do want her in there. I don't know why she's not in there. She's probably on. Do you remember when it should be on Instagram? Do you remember how long ago it was, Devin? So I could scroll back on IG. I don't remember how long ago I did that portrait. Did I get underneath? Oh no, I missed this one. Get that underneath there. Looking around. These are two little ones up here. Is that a little bit of dark under them? I'm looking forward to getting your stencils, Devin, and working with them next week, maybe. Okay, I'll go, let me see if I can get my IG to load, and then I'll start scrolling back because I know it's got to be at least 2 years, right? Had to be at least 2 years ago, Devin. I'm gonna start scrolling back while she's looking. I'm looking too. Just take a quick little break. Let me give me a sip of my lemon water here. A little guy on the far right. Oh, there is a little guy over there. Thank you. A little guy on the far right. Thank you, Jen. Let's put a little purple on top too. A little guy on the far right. There we go. All right. I'm looking. I know it's going to take me a minute to scroll because it's quick. It's slow loading in this room. So I'll see what if y'all. I got a lot of pictures over on IG. My Barbie photography, my pet portraits, my color books, my catter days. Every now and then there's one of me and Denise. Barbies, color books. I know it'll stand out to me when it comes to it. Here's a lemur. I did that in pan pastel. Now see, I did not post this in my. I need to go back and post some of these. I guess obviously missed into my pet portraits on Facebook. Yeah, there's my lemur. There's Jim Lujan's grandfather. That's done with mixed media. Let's see. And I try to repost uh, Christopher Lloyd on his birthday every year. That's just all pencil and paint though. I think you're forgetting my stills. Oh yeah, I will. Okay, let's see. September 2020. Okay, it's going to take a minute to look. I don't know if I can put by dates in here, but if I come across like there's another pan pastel. It's pan pastel and pencil. I don't ever do anything just pan pastel. Now here's Nichelle Nichols. She's that's done with acrylic paint and pencil. No pan pastels on her. That's before but I reposted her like for a birthday or something. Let's see. There's Salsa. No, that's Patty Tolly Parrish's dog. Let's see. Hang on, guys. I'll show the pets as they come up. You can see all those little white blobs. Those are my Catterdays. Let's see. 2020. What am I at now? I'm still in 2021. So I got a little bit more to go, Devin. September 2020. Okay. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. This was who did I do this for? Let's see. Carol Hoover. That was her cat. That was done with pan pastels and color pencil. Hang on. See how slow it loads in here? The Wi-Fi is really slow in this room. That's why I stream with hardwire. Let's see, where am I at now? I'm at October 2020. Okay, I'm almost there then. I'm almost back to September, Devin. There she is. There she is. There's Devin's little Lucy. And that's pan pastel and color pencil. So that's her little Lucy. Yeah, and then we're back to mom's. Oh, here's another. That was what this one was done on stream. That's just with paint. That's just done with acrylic. And when I say acrylic paint, I just mean my craft paint. I'm just talking about my, just my craft paint. This is when I say acrylic paint, this is what I'm talking about. Craft paint. All right, so let's get back to this. So let's see what I want to do next. Let's get one of these bigger. Let's get one of these bigger. I kind of want the rounded one, not the flat one. Let's go with this one here. Let's turn this around so I can use the golden color here for the base coating of the little foxes. I guess that's what they are. I mean, there could be a combo of, Aw, thanks, Devin. Okay, so let's see. I think I'll just start with no, let's go ahead and start. Let's just go ahead and start with the lightest color. Let's just do them all a solid light color, and then we'll shade them. Okay. Again, I am covering up any black line work. So if you want anything black, like the eyes or anything like that, you're going to have to go in there and redo it. Put the pupils back in. I'm just going to flat them out here. And thanks everybody for being here. Thank you, lurkers. Or as some people would prefer, those in the balcony. Try to get down there in the little crevice. And you can also get highlights by erasing or, adding Poscalator, or I'll show you how to do some highlights here, like maybe on the back of that turtle, since I've been using him for an example. Get down there in the little crevice. They look really bright yellow, but it's gonna tone down here in a minute. So what's everybody else working on this New Year's? Do you have journals, planners, or just plans? What are y'all working on? I think I'll do her ears too. I did her tail, so we'll do her partially, the color of the fox too. Same thing for this one. We'll do a little fox ears and tail. I know it looks really bright and flat, but wait for it. Wait for it. Hi, Alexis. Dem started Janet scavenger hunt. Yeah, Janet posted a link earlier. Hi, Tori. All right, let's see. Do I get all of them in there? So now I think what I'll do is I'll give them both purple hair, and then I want to do a little bit of their skin. The only really bit of, one of the colors is the peach skin tone. I'll probably do these little bones that they're holding. I don't know if they're supposed to be fighting them off. They look so happy. And again, I'm going to go in with pencils shortly. Okay, let me get another little tool. Okay, so we'll do the little bones, beating off the foxes there. And I think I might do this girl, the darker skinned girl, because she's holding the bones. It'll look like, do this girl the lighter color. I have one a little darker skin, one a little lighter. There's her little arm right there. Whoops. And I will go out and spray it here shortly, and then we'll do the details. Okay, so then let's get a little bit of golden color. And then let's see the socks in there. I think I'll save their clothes. I'm just going to save their shoes and clothes, and we'll see about that in a minute. All right, so now let's go back in. Remember, I'm trying to stick with these colors here. Now I'm going to go in with this golden sienna color. And let's see here. I think I'll do the turtles. No, I don't know if I want the turtles to be any of the. I think I might want them to be light. Let me clean this off. Let's do those turtles first. Where's my little, here. So I think I'll do the turtles really light on their skin, or their, you know, their skin, if you will. Kind of lavender color. And again, we're going to go in with details with pencil. More white. Hang on, I'll look at Chad here in just a minute. Then I'm going to go out and spray this again. Then we can do the pencil work. And even after I spray it again and work with pencil, I can still go in with more pastel if I want. But if you go back in with pastel, you're going to have to spray it again. Every time you add a layer of pastel, you're going to have to spray it. Don't see anything in caps. Thanks everybody for being here. I hope y'all are doing something creative this year, some kind of plan. I don't want to call it a resolution or New Year's resolution. I don't do resolutions. I feel like if something really needs to be, you know, that important enough to have a resolution for, you better just do it during the year. You know, although I am going to try to walk more this year. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to this little one. No, let's go back to this one. All right, let's turn this over and go in here with the gold color. And let's start on the inner, some of the inside of the ears. A little bit on them too, and maybe a little bit on there. I'm not sure what that part is right there. Is that, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's one of these foxes. And I'll go in here with an eraser and make sure that any areas that need erasing, like right here. She looks like she's holding one back, but I can't tell. There's no face in there, so. Up underneath this little turtle here. Just kind of shaping their fur right now. This is a 3-headed one, so maybe that's why it looks weird back in here. Because, you know, these pop manga creatures that Camilla does, they're an odd group. Oops. Okay. Judy, all one fox with three. Yes. Yeah. What type of spray do you use on it? I showed it a minute ago. Uh, it's the Grumbacher matte. Make sure you get matte, not gloss. Looks exactly the same. Grumbacher matte final fixative. All right, let's see. Again, more shading will occur with pencil. All right, let's see. Just a little bit off her arm there. Okay, more shading with that. I probably want some kind of a base color with their clothes, but I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do let's do her shoes. Just this is, remember, this is just flatting right now. There's no detail in these yet, in any of it. It's just a flat base coat right now. Okay, and then we'll do real dark socks. It's dark purple. Socks. I'm having them dress alike. And trying to stay within the color palette that we have. If y'all missed it, this is what we're going off of. This looks so red in camera, but it's really this golden color right here, because I'm so zoomed in. All right, let's clean this off. Just using a paper towel here. And let's go with, do I want the next sienna? We haven't used any of the dark brown. Let's go ahead and have their little skirts, and we'll put some highlights in it. But right now, let's just go ahead and give them a dark skirt. And I'll show you about highlighting before you spray. If you want, if you don't plan on using pencil or a Posca, if you just want to highlight with erasing, you have to do that before you spray. Once you spray, you're not going to be able to get those highlights. Okay, then let's see. I think I'll go back to the golden color, or one of the orangier colors for their shirts. And then I'll have a lot of the flowers, and there'll be white. Let's see. Maybe this color here. Let's just go ahead and make that solid in there. I don't see anything in caps, so I'm going to keep working. Just take a little bit of shadow on her face there. Okay. All right. Now, let's go in with the brown. And then we'll go spray. Well, no, then we'll do a little bit of erasing, and then we'll do some spraying. And their eyes and all that, I'll pin those in, the pupils. Around the little muzzle there. It'll have some lighter areas around the eyes, I think. All right, I think that's good for a base. Let's put a little bit more in their tails here. All right. I know it looks really bright, but we will fix that. Let's I'll turn the brightness down. Just there we go. Maybe that helps a little. Okay. So, Christopher, are you still here? When I click that light, let me see if I can do something real quick. Let me go to my camera settings. I want to show Christopher something. If he's still here. Hang on, I'm going to take a picture of this. Let's see. Ooh, there's a glare. Let's see if I can get past the glare. He may not be. There he is. Been lurking. Okay, hang on. And then let's go home there. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. I'm leaning out because I'm putting a glare on here, but I want to show Christopher something. We were talking yesterday about the settings on Logitech settings. Let me go over here to photos now. And I'll see how well I did with the photos, but let me crop it down so you can see. When you download the settings, it's free software, the Logitech software, then you'll see, let me turn this down a little. Maybe that shows. Okay, let me crop the other one down. Hang on. So you get these different windows with different settings. Okay, well, okay, so this is the first one that comes up. And I know there's going to be glare. You're going to see my room and the reflection and all that. But you get these settings here. So the first thing I do is I put my into widescreen. Okay. This is a solid black. This is a solid black screen. If when you download it, you're just seeing the reflections of my room. Then you have these where you can move this up and down with those settings right there. Without moving your camera, you can shift. You can shift the camera, right? And then you can do anti-flicker. You can, and of course, I go into widescreen. Then after this one window, I go over here and I click advanced. Oh, hang on. Then I go over here and I click advanced. And on the advanced screen, did I take a picture of the same one? No, there it is. Okay, now I'm in advanced. Here's the advanced. Then in the advanced, you have your brightness, your contrast. I turn off the autofocus so it's not going. So you have the brightness, a contrast, your autofocus. You have your color intensity. You can turn your auto white balance off and you can do whatever percent you want. So you can do all this. Plus it's not showing it there, but there's that on the sidebar, you can zoom in and out. So like this. See, I can zoom all the way out like this. Okay. And with just a click of my mouse, see, I can do all this. I don't have to move my camera. See? So it's so worth it to download the free software that comes with your camera. Just go to Logitech, find your the particular camera that you own, and download that software. I've now downloaded the software. I'm trying to figure out how to use it. Well, I don't mean for you to try to do it right this second, but you can do all these things. Like I said, like here, let me go over here, the brightness. You can go really dark. You can brighten it up. You can find the right, so you can find the right color, and you kind of compare to your skin a little bit. I want to zoom in one. Then you can autofocus it. You can turn on the autofocus and see how it kind of zooms in and out. And then once it stops focusing, then turn off the autofocus and it locks it in, you know. So, yeah, let's see. So I need to turn the brightness down just a little. There we go. That's and you can look at the camera. I mean, look at your screen and look back and forth and compare to see what is what's more exact. Okay? So that's for you and for anybody else that has Logitech. Okay, so let's see. All right. So now if you take your let's zoom in one more closer. Now I can take my or you can just take a regular, you can take your point, you can make this real pointy too. You can do your kneaded eraser, but you can get in here. You have to, you need to do this before you spray it, because you won't be able to erase it if you spray it. See how you can get the highlights? See, isn't that cool? You're welcome, Christopher. I want you to have the best stream. I want all streamers to do well. And you can make, the little. And I know if y'all don't like the sound of this, just mute it. But you could do this, or you could do it with Posca or pencil later. I want to show you both, so. See, isn't that cute? Okay. Same thing for in their hair, if you want to put some. And if that's too much, then just go back in and kind of, mush it out, because, you still got pastel on there. All right. Let's see. Do I want to do their little legs too? I'll probably do a little bit. But I really want that to have more pencil, so I'll just do a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I'm going to go in here and shade. You see, though, how cool that effect is? Even though you may not like the sound, you can mute it if it bothers you. Almost done. Almost done. Let's see who else has come in. I'm the sound. Y'all can mute it. I'm almost done. Okay, I think we're done. We'll use pastels and stuff for the rest of it. Okay. All right. Let me clean off my. I almost used the whole. Almost used it down to a nub here. So let's extend this out. There's a lot on each one. There's a lot on each one, and you just put it in there and just extend it out. Just extend it out. Put it back in. Okay, now I'm going to go out and spray. Okay, I'll BRB. Let's put the colors back in here so you can see what colors we're using again. There's the colors. Here's the color chart. Get my BRB. Take a quick break. Go spray. Again, I'm using the Grumbacher Matte Final Fixative. I don't see Malibu around. I better close the door. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Give me about 2 minutes. Maybe not even that long. Okay. Sprayed. Wash my hands a little bit. Excess pan pastels. All right. I think I'll leave them out because I want to take a picture, with them when I do a thumbnail. But, oh, that's strong. I can really smell it. That's why I go outside. All right, let's see here. Now I will pick some pencils. I think y'all can. There we go. All right, let's see. Do anything? Hi, Barbara. I said hi to Barbara earlier. Let's see what she say. If anyone's in a Dee channel, so what? Barbara. Hi, Button. Who else am I missing? View. I said hi to View. I lost that little metal clip for months. Oh gosh. Yeah, you have to have that View. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, you found it stuck in the corner of a drawer. I keep it on there. I keep it on there. Same for this one. I have this one. This one has a plastic one. This one has a little plastic one. This is a tinier little, uh, you know, eraser that come in different sizes. Um, but yeah, this is a good one. AFMAT. This is a good one. Well, this is AFMAT too. It's just it's just a tinier tip. I think you can switch out the tips too. But yeah. See, I got all kinds of different erasers in there, and a couple of extra look View, an extra metal one. All right, so now let's see what we want to do next. Let's pick this up a little. Move that out of the way. Make sure my hands are all right. So what I'm going to do next is let's readjust the lights here because I was messing with them, so they're a little off here. Let's see. Let's adjust the brightness, color intensity. I think that looks pretty good. I look a little pale, but I don't want to get it too dark, but it's a little bright. That's better, I think, because I'm so zoomed in. The farther away from the camera, if you get the closest, if you're about, I don't know, a foot or two away, the camera kind of settles in, but you have that's why you got all those settings. All right, let's see here. Let's get some pencils. Oh, the other thing too, View's making me want to use other pencils other than she's not making me. I'm saying her channel and stuff and her coloring makes me want to pull out some of my other pencils. But do I want to do that today? Do I want to pull out other pencils today? Because I know how my Prismacolors work on top of Pan Pastel, So it would be like, do I want to take a chance and pick out something else? Like I have some I haven't even used these. I bought them. Let me see if I can pull them out here. Can I pull these out? Hang on, guys. Is this the one I want? No, that's not what I'm looking for. I think I put them in. I might have put them in a case. The brute funder. What do they call? Brute something. Where did I put them? Which case do I have them? See, now I'm going to be. There's my monarchs. It's not those. Where did I put them? I thought I left them in the case. Did I not leave them in the case? Is this them right there? Maybe. Hang on, guys. Is this them? Nope, those are my ink tints. See, now I'm taking down my stacks. Those are my ink tints. What do I do with them? See, this is what I'm looking for. I have these somewhere. I'm trying to find where I put them because I don't know if I put them in a case or not. These are my ink tints, so that's not them. Hang on, I'm looking. These them? No, these are my watercolor pencils. I found them. I thought I left them in the case. So let's see here. Hang on, picking up. I have not. Do you have these? Do you have these, View? The brute funner? They're very inexpensive. Let's see. Do I want to test them out on this today? let's back up a little here. Do I want to test these out? Of course, now I got black. That messes with the light too. That messes with the light. Okay, let's see. Do you have these? Do you have these view? I kept this because I knew I'd forget what they were called. They're oily colored pencils, is what they say. So let's see here. I've had them for a while. Look, Janet, Janet, I haven't even swatched them. Janet's gonna be calling me up later. Yeah, I haven't even swatched them. Oh, let's see. Everybody's saying hi to Button. She hadn't been around in a while, but yeah, look, I got it's 120. That's not 120, is it? Maybe. All right, let's move this out of the way. So do I want to try to use these? Oh, they smell so good. It's like when you a new book or a magazine. All right, so here we go. We have 3 layers. Of brute funner. I think Lindsay, Frugal Crafter, has got these. Well, I know she does. She has everyone. But I'm saying if you want to see a review of these, go to Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, or any supply. You want to see. I love me some Lindsay because if you want to know about some supply, she will tell you. She's got it. She's got it under control. Let's move this little thing here. This has got a little bit of chalky on it. Let's move that. She's got you covered. If you want to know any supply, Lindsay's got you covered. Missy, you have them. So tell y'all, anybody that has these, I want some opinions. Get your butt to swatching. I want to hear some opinions on these. If you have used them. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Look, we got it. We got it covered. But these are the Brute Funner oily colored pencils. I have had these at least a year. At least a year. Maybe more. So, yeah. Let's move them out of the way. And I got to pick the same colors here. Look, I got to pick these same colors. We're sticking with except black and white. Now, no, can't jump up here, baby. Here's my caveat when I say I'm going to use other pencils. There's one pencil, and some of y'all will know what it is. There's one pencil I do not compromise for any sets. No sets get. I'm sorry. Nothing beats a white Prismacolor. I don't care what they say, what they claim, what they show, what they tell, how much you pay for one. White Prismacolor. Nothing beats a white Prismacolor. So, just saying. And I haven't been using my Tagal. This was a little hard to get used to, but I like this. Joanne got this for me, Joanne in Canada. And you tighten that up, but it does do the little stubby. It does the stubby sharpen. Look, it gets a nice sharp point, and really the stubby ones are probably better. They're less likely to snap. But it takes a little getting used to the little stubby sharpen. So yes, brute funders. Yeah, brute funders. Brute. No D in there. Brute funner. No D in there. Not funders. Funners. They're funner. They're funner. All right, so I'm going to get white. Now I'll get the other colors out. All right, so let's get black. And I think they're all in Chinese, to be honest. I think they're all in Chinese. So you're not going to be able to read. They have the number. They do have a number. But just they have Brute Funner on there. No name. So you're on your own. And they're square so they don't roll. But let's test that sharpener. Let's test the sharpener with the square pencil. Will it fit? And it doesn't even fit. Doesn't fit in there. All right, so I'll get my bigger. Here's the bigger sharpener edge here. We'll use that one. Okay, there we go. So you got to have the larger hole for these because they're square. They're square, so they don't roll. Okay. Proof butter, more funner. All right, so then we're going to go with those. And it looks like I've used them a little bit. I gotta say, look, because look at that green. That green, I've used a green. I've used this green. I've used them a couple of times. I don't, maybe not on camera, but all right. So I'm gonna get me a sienna out, and they will never be put back in order, Janet. They're probably not in order now. If I've used them, they're probably not in order. Okay, so here's like a. Is that too red though? That might be too red. I probably need this color. We're going to play with them. We'll see what happens. All right, so that's pretty close. I can't tell y'all a color name. You know, they're not named. Let's see, a golden color. This is too, yeah, maybe this yellow ochre color here. Go with that. And now I need a dark brown. Probably this. Is that red though? It's so hard to tell if it's a red or yeah, that's a purpley color. I need a dark brown. Here, let's go with. Wait, what's this up here? Here we go. Wait, you don't speak? No. Have y'all ever seen though? What's her name? It's something Pearl. Is it Oriental Pearl? Let me go over here to, oh my gosh, y'all have got to follow her. And I told Samantha, because Samantha's going to take Spanish, and she recommended, the girl I'm getting ready to show on YouTube, she recommended a particular course to take to learn how to speak other languages. But she's married to Japanese. She lives in Japan. She speaks fluent Mandarin Chinese, Korean, Japanese. I think she's learning Vietnamese. And I think it's Oriental Pearl. Let me look. I'm going to look. I'm going to show y'all a minute of her. Hang on. Let me find her first. I think it's Oriental Pearl. Is that her name? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Oriental Pearl. Here we go. I'm going to show y'all a minute of her. Let's get past the ad. Hang on. Hang on. Get past the bra commercial. Okay. Hang on. Come on, turn. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let me get over to her channel. Hang on. It's going to be slow loading. Here we go.
哇，中国美女穿和服非常好看。中文好厉害，谢谢。我们香港来的。哦，香港来的。哦，我你们哦，所有美女，你識拼唔識拼廣東話？識拼。
Wait till you see what she looks like. Everybody,
the feeling that you're a bit out of place.
Everybody thinks she's Russian.
I get this feeling quite a lot. 好了，你好，过来让我。你好。哦，我就给你打个招呼啊。啊？给你打个招呼而已。你卖的是什么菜？比我们还要厉害咯。谢谢。你懂这里话？我懂普通话，不懂你们的方言。哦，你懂。
So y'all have to go follow her, Oriental Pearl.
That guy just said, "There's a Russian." No, not Russian.
She's really fun, and she goes, she goes all over and speaks. Let me turn that. She speaks, and then she understands them too. She understands them when they're talking about her, and she'll answer them in Chinese, going, "I understand you. I hear what you're saying about me." That's really funny. All right. So anyway, yeah, Oriental Pearl. All right. Let's see. Let's pick some purples here. Let's see. And I just test. That's too blue. All right. Let's see. This one maybe. That's too blue. Well, am I not going to find a decent purple? Oh, wait, over here in the browns. Let's see what that is. There we go. All right, so there's a dark purple. And then I just need a little bit lighter purple. That's almost maybe this one might be too lavender. And we'll go with it. Although it's a little, I think it's a little lighter, but it's kind of the light color I used. Um, yeah. Raul speaks quite a few. What languages did you speak, Raul? And she recommends at the end or during her stream. She's sponsored. She's sponsored by somebody that does. I think she's sponsored. She's by a place that teaches you languages, and that's why I told Samantha. I said, if you want, and they do Spanish and other languages. I said, well, if you want to learn, then try that course. All right, let's see here. Do I need any other colors? I think that's it. A little flesh tone, maybe a little peachy flesh tone. Although I don't need much. No, it's too. It's too. Yeah, let's go with this one. And I'm just sharpening them down here. And also, guys, I got to tell y'all something sad. I don't like to, And here I'm going to say this real quick. Don't if somebody passes away. This is my channel, so I'm going to do it in my channel because I'm talking about it. If someone passes away and you are either on a stream, going to someone's stream that day, watching someone's stream, do not go into a streamer show and go, "Did y'all hear so and so died? Did you hear so and so died?" I'm just going to be honest with you. When you are streaming, like I'm sitting here streaming, and someone comes in and starts talking about someone died, you're automatically going, "Oh my gosh, what do I do? Do I stop streaming? Do I let my emotions go now that I know that this person died, especially with someone close, to us or something?" Do not go into live streams and talk about someone that just died. That's just me. Maybe other streamers don't care, but don't. It just totally, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to say because you're trying to be upbeat and do something positive, and someone comes in your stream and says somebody died, you're automatically like, what do y'all want me to say? What do you want me to, you know what I mean? That being said, this is my stream, so I'm going to talk about somebody that passed away, a YouTuber, because I really loved her, and because it's my stream, and I've already got past the emotions for myself. And if y'all want to go check her out as soon as I say her name, you go ahead. But my booktuber girl, Jennifer Brooke, I've talked about her before. She passed away. They don't even know the cause right now. Her mom put up the last video on her channel. Her mom put up a statement. So there's a statement overlaying her photo that she passed away. We're all in shock. We're all totally in shock. So, yeah. But so if y'all watch Jennifer Brooke, let me show you here. Hang on, I'll go to her channel. Because, like I said, I've already got past it because it's a couple days ago. But yeah, it's hard, guys, if you're streaming and someone comes in and disrupts your channel and tells you somebody died. You know what I mean? Okay, so it's one thing if the streamer says it because they're prepared. They're prepared. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can. I might be able to see if I can find her. Up, spelled the name. Hang on, you got to put the name in right if you want it to come up. Oh, come on, autocorrect. Really? Really? Okay, it's Jennifer Brooks. I'm going to go ahead and show this real quick. This is her. I don't know if it's going to load, but there's an overlay her mom posted. So her mom posted an overlay on January 3rd. She passed away of unknown causes. She is an awesome booktuber. And so if y'all want to see, especially history books, just and current books, if y'all really like booktubers, then follow Jennifer Brooks' channel. As long as her mom, I guess her mom's gonna, I don't know, gonna leave up the channel. I don't know, but it was just such a shock to all of us that follow her. So yeah. Um, let's see. Be I bet it totally disruptive and cause attention seeking. Yeah, it does, Beth. So, and it's hard for the streamer. Now, like I said, I knew what I was going to say about someone that passed away, and but when someone just comes in your channel and go, "Did you hear so and so died?" It's like, no. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Everybody's stream's different. Some people may not care. They may say, "Hey, come in here and tell me everybody that died." You know what I mean? But anyway, so yeah, go watch some Jennifer Brooks YouTube, because I'm gonna have to put these. I don't think this is gonna last in here. I'm gonna have to bundle them up or something. All right, so there we go. That being said, I am using the white. I am using the white Prismacolor because there's no other pencil like a white Prismacolor. I don't care if it's any of the brands. I got the Luminance, I got the Holbeins. I'm telling you, nothing beats a white Prismacolor. You can't stop zooming. Oh, did you download, Christopher? Did you download the software and you're playing with it now? All right. So anyway, all right. So I'm going to go with the dark purple, and I'm going to start doing a little bit of shading around. Now, let's see. I'll try to zoom in because this is going to be, tiny. And I'm not going to finish this today. Okay. Yeah. It's fun, right, Christopher? You're going to see, you can adjust the color, the lighting. Go play with it, Christopher. We expect it to be perfect by 2:00. Anyway, I'm not going to finish this today. I'm just saying, because all these little details, and these are very smooth. They're very. I'm just using them. I haven't used them in some time, probably since I got them, but they are very smooth. They're almost like you want to keep sharpening them. It seems like they're going to dull down real quick, because they're so smooth. You want that. I want that sharp point, and it's wanting to quickly. It's wanting to quickly dull down. But anyway, yeah. So we were all very shocked that Jennifer had passed away. I loved her. She's my favorite. She's my favorite booktuber. I love that girl. And so anyway, I don't know what happened. But if you want to, if you follow her and leave her a comment to her mom said, I probably won't answer everybody, but I will read them. So. And then again, Oriental Pearl is the language girl. And she's real fun to watch too, because she goes all over. She goes to Japan. She'll go to Chinatown in the US. She'll go all over and speaking, the different languages. And she's fluent. I mean, she's absolutely fluent in them. They say that they're oily button. Let me get the cover. I'm gonna go here. This is that's what it says, oily colored. So I haven't really tried to blend them. I guess I could do a little test. Let's see. I guess I could do a little test here. They're probably going to feel more like a polychromos than a Prisma. I'm thinking they're going to be more of a layer. Oil pencils you have to layer, whereas wax based blend, right? So, yeah. I'm going to tell you, I don't like them as much as my Prismacolor, but I just said I wanted to try to use something different, so. So anyway, now that I've sprayed everything down, I've sprayed it all down with the fixative, so it won't move. Uh, so yeah, okay, but I am using my Prismacolor white. Nothing beats that. Let's see. Let's put a little. I'm gonna go through here and highlight some, and then I can go back over. If you highlight with the white, then I can go back over it with the pencil and in the color to get rid of the white, knock it back. And let's see, do I want some more little? Maybe let's try the color here. Get rid of the brown. That's purple. It's hard to tell the purple from the brown. Is that the purple one? That's the brown. A little skirt here. Put the pleats back in. And I do want to show you on the eyes too. Going outside of the carpet. Thanks, Devin. I just love my Prismacolors. I do use the others occasionally, not always on camera, but I do use them occasionally. But I'm just so used to them. You get so used to the one thing you really like. I really love my Prismacolors, so I just love them. So I use them all the time. So there's a little bit of the skirt. Now let's see, maybe a little bit of a highlight. I'm going to put a little bit of the white, and then I'll go back over it with the brown to kind of knock it back, kind of like I do the Posca. So she's got these little pleated skirts. And again, I will not finish this and post it today. There's too much to do, right? Let's go back to the brown and see. Look, it's already dulled. These things I'm going to be sharpening these like a lot, like sharpening them a lot. I don't know. Can y'all see okay? Kind of doing a little. I'm not covering the whole thing with, extra. And I'm going to put some white ones in there too, but I'm just going to get a little bit of the dark in there. Kind of like that. Now you could also do the Posca. And remember, if you put the Posca in, it will really make it very vibrant, like probably in her. Let's go ahead and shade first. Then I'll do the Posca. It'll be very vibrant, but then you can knock it back with the pencils. Open up the ears here. See, it's already dull. It wears down quick. It does wear down pretty quick, quicker than a Prismacolor. I won Pan Pastel, but I have more pastel sticks. It's not the same. Just saying, View. I do not like pastels personally. They're too the chalky, the dryness. It's the dryness. Have you felt? Have you played any with the one Pan Pastel you have, View? and feel how it's kind of, I don't want to say it's oily, but it doesn't feel like regular chalk, does it? If you have in fact uh tested it out at all. They are not, they do not feel dry is the best word I can just say. They don't feel dry. I do find constant sharpening. Got those pencils and didn't use them for months. I didn't have enough sharpening. Yeah, you gotta have this big. You have to have this size sharpener to sharpen these because they're square. I just thought, they were so inexpensive. I think I got them on a sale. I mean, and they were nothing really when I bought them a couple years ago. They might have been just coming out. They might have been promoting them. I don't remember. But I know I saw 'em, Lindsay, Lindsay Frugal Crafter. So they were not expensive at all. Did anybody look them up to see how much they are now? How much these cost now on Amazon? Brute Funner, 120. I don't think I paid like less than $20 for 120 pencils. I think they were like 19.99 or something like that. I would not do a portrait with these. I would not do. They come round now. Oh, view, good. That's good to know. So if y'all buy, get the round ones. You just said they come round now. People must not have liked the square ones. What do you think? Do you think they didn't like the square ones? Hi, Chantel. Anybody else? All right, so I want to show a few tips here. Before, I want to make sure I get this squeezed in here. I need my black. My black Sharpie. My black Sharpie pen. This is my favorite to do pupils with. Okay, so Debbie said that 15% coupon, $27.98. Still, 28 for the 120. Is that round ones or the square ones, or do they only have the round ones now? So all the areas, because you got pan pastel over everything, and that made the pupils. Well, they're already gray as it is, but it made them less vibrant. See, look at the difference there. Can y'all see the difference between that and those? See how the black pen made their pupils nice and dark. Same thing I'm going to do around their little noses here. I think I'm going to give them more. Is that supposed to be a tongue? I want him to have fangs, but I don't know. Is that, I don't know. Is that his tongue? The other ones don't have that. He's got an open mouth. Is that supposed to be a tongue? What do y'all think? So I'm going to do her eyes, nice and dark. Then I'll put highlights in it with the Posca. I know, Rainbow, right? You never get through them all. Okay, let's see. Let me see about this this Posca. I used it for something. It's not very. All right, let's test it now. There we go. So I'm giving them a nice highlight. See, I want them to have some fangs. I don't know how that is that good or bad, Anne. Amazon, Canadian Amazon price. I don't know. It might look like he has 3 teeth or a tongue and 2 teeth. I don't know if that's supposed to be his tongue. Let's go ahead and do the inside of his mouth. A little bit like, oops, I touched the wet Posca. He now had a broken fang. What is it, baby? Can't come up here. She's talking to me. It's a tongue? Okay. And then I'll just do the inside of his mouth. This kind of same. Yes. Okay, so I'm working on her. So she's got these little, it looks like dog prints, like, like the little 3 pads, the little toes and the little pad. So I'm going to put those back in there. I don't know that I'm putting them exactly where the color book had it, but trust me, Camilla will not email you and tell you you did it wrong. She's not going to say, there's no dog print right there. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and put some little extra fur, and then I'll go back and after the Posca, the white Posca dries, after it dries, I'll go back in with pencil and then make it, a yellow color or a brown color. Just to give it extra texture. I was going to call her and tell her what you did. All right, then the same thing for, maybe a few extra highlights in her hair here. Going to do the same thing. Once once the white dries, I'll go over it with the purple. Just gives it a little more oomph. Something like this. Okay, and maybe a little bit more color here. And then I didn't pull out a dark, let me see. Let me get my color. Would be more about $36 Ann makes. That's high. That's a lot for these. I'd go with Prismacolor if you had to make a choice. I mean, these are okay. I'm not, but if and they're very budget friendly. If you had to, if it was your only choice, texture in her socks there. All right, now let's see. Go back to the kind of goldy color here. This should be dry by now. So now I'm going to go over. The white. Let me see if you can see the difference. Maybe a little. See where I've gone over the white? Here it is white. Here it is with the yellow. And then after I do that, I'll go in and do a little shadow behind each one. Just a little flick. It'll give it a little more dimension. But yeah, they don't want to stay sharp. They wear down real fast. Like, they just wear down real fast. Okay, now I'm going here with the, it may not be dark enough. And I'm going to go in with the dark brown. I can't ever tell if it's the brown or the purple because they look exactly the same when they're side by side. All right, let's sharpen this one again. D. Janet, I'm interested in the Colorase pencil. Okay, wait a minute, the Colorase color pencils. Yes, I have the Colorase. They're good for sketching. They're really not good for coloring, in my opinion. Veil, the Colorase, and see, they also have the red rubber erasers that I don't like, but they're good for sketching because they're a hard pencil. Thanks, Devin. They're a hard pencil, so they're good for sketching. The Colorase. I got them. I think they're in my pencil case, though. I'm in my pencil bag. They're not sitting right here. So I'm just going to go behind all the little white fluffy areas that I did and put a little bit of a shadow in there. Just gives it a little bit more. I'm constantly twisting this. And that's another thing I don't like. I'm feeling wrong. This feels wrong. Is when I'm color penciling, and probably most color pencilers do, when you're coloring, you're constantly twisting your pencil to get to the sharp edge. This feels weird to twist these square pencils. I feel like it's bumping, bumping, bumping. It's not a smooth twirl. It's not a smooth twirl. Because I'm constantly twisting it, and it's But as far as working with them, they're okay, other than the fact that you have to sharpen them every second. But there we go. That's kind of what, and that's what their fur is going to look like. Something like this. It's gonna be like that. Okay. Oh, wait, let's go back up here and go over that. And then go in there with the, see, when I just did that, I twisted it, and it's bumpy. It's like, it's not a smooth twirl. To be honest, I know I say this, I can't do international. I would just as soon give these away. I know myself. Cameron even uses, and Samantha, they use Prismacolor. They'd probably think, why are you pawning off the cheap, like Denise would say, the crap pencils? And I'm not saying they're crappy. They're okay. But you got to have the big sharpener. You got to sharpen them constantly. And the twirl gets me. I'm realizing the twirl is getting to me because I can't smoothly twirl. Oh, do y'all have any questions or anything? I need the light color here to go over the. So I'm going over the white. That I put in the hair. Go in here with a little bit of. I gotta sharpen again. Yeah, I gotta have that twirl, right? They don't want to twirl for me. But I got them when they were on sale, and they're not horrible. Don't get me wrong; they're not a horrible pencil. Like they're coloring. Let's do a little highlight here. Let that dry. I want some more highlights on my outfit here. Guess she's going to smack these fanged foxes with those bones. Is that the purple? Yeah. All right, take a second. Take a breath. Take a breath. Sharpening. To enjoy peacefulness of the little tiny mountain town. Oh, Button's talking about where she moved to. I think you moved, right, Button? I haven't seen her around for a while. Alrighty. And I like the white. I like the white, bright white footprints, if you will, on her sweater. But this is where you can chill and just shade and color. But you do have to wait for the Posca to dry before you can go over it. Otherwise, you just kind of scrape it up. You know, you just scrape off the Posca if you try to go over it with while it's still wet. You have to let it dry. It doesn't take long; it just takes a minute. But if you try to go over it right away, you're just going to be scraping up the Posca. No questions, no comments. Just kind of taking my time, enjoying the process. Even with the no twirl. Need a little bit more highlight. Oops, not that much. Need a little bit of that'll. As soon as that dries, I can go over it with color. Just need a little bit more highlight on the shoe there. Let that dry. All right, let's go back. Let's go into this little turtle for a minute. So I'm going to want little brighter spots even than that, where I erased them out. Same thing over here. Little turtle over there. So I don't know when I'll finish this, but you got to see some how to play with the pan pastels in a color book. I gotta go in there with the black. Little eyes. Makes all the difference. The rest are too small. Let's see. Thank you, Long Fork. All right, I'm going to stop and back up here and let's take a look what it looks like. Not so close up. There we go. It's pretty, you know, and again, all their fur, I'm going to want to do like kind of like this, you know. But it takes time, you know, it does take some time. Okay, the little shell. I'll highlight this. Again, it will be knocked back to purple. I think I want to give them little toenails too. Let's give them little toenails. They don't really show up yet. I have to darken up around the toenails. Let's go ahead and do this too. Like that. What are y'all doing? Leave the bubble wrap alone. They're bathing each other. Thanks, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and go. I think I'm going to stop on this. This was a lot. This was a lot to do, even though we didn't get to the details, and that's usually the case. You don't get to the details. Oops, is that the purple or the brown? Hang, it's hard to tell. You don't get to the details on something like this when you have a lot of base color, you know. All right. Let's see if y'all got any questions. Thanks, Terry Brad. Thanks, everybody. Hi again. Let's see. Never from the magical land of. Dee Dee, did you get my let's see, scroll back. Did you get my email last week? Did you win something or did you send me your address? I get so many emails. I'm not sure. What was it about, Amina? It doesn't sound familiar to me. It doesn't seem familiar that you sent me one. Did you have a question or something? Ask me, what is it, Amina? Did you send me an address or did you have a question or something? Because I don't remember seeing it. But I thought if you'd won something, I thought I'd already had your address. I just talked about the color cube. No, I didn't know. I don't think so. I don't remember getting an email about color cubes. No, I don't remember that. Send it to me again. And I even check. Anytime someone wins something and they send me their address and I don't see it, I always check my spam. But if you just email me something and I didn't know it was coming, let me go see. Let me look in my spam. When is it? Last week? Well, I probably won't find it then. I get hundreds. I get hundreds in a week. Yeah, send it again, Amir. Now I'll know that you're sending it to me. I'll be looking for it. Yeah, otherwise, yeah. If even if it's in my spam and last week, it's way down there and gone. Thanks, Terry Brett. So do y'all have any questions? This is the book we worked in, Pop Manga Beauties and Beasties. And it is a little bit dirty because I should probably because it's got pan pastels and what all over it now. I didn't need to probably wipe the table off here. But I hope y'all got something out of this. I'm not a big fan. I think one of the things that really bugs me is that they're square. Now, if y'all are going to order these, I would totally recommend getting the round ones because View said these now come round. Don't get these square things. I know they won't roll off your desk if they're square, but that does not outweigh the twirl. The non-rolling does not outweigh the twirl. Gotta have that twirl. This doesn't have the twirl, people. I might end up doing a giveaway. I don't know. I won't. I know I won't be using them, and neither will the kids. They won't use them either. All right, guys. Hi, Miriam. Anybody? Thanks, Christopher. And Christopher comes on it too. Anybody else streaming today? If they want to let us know. If you're streaming today, View streams off and on. I don't think she has a schedule, but if you don't follow View does coloring channels, coloring flips, book flips, pencil chats, and let's see, who else am I seeing here? Of course, Janet posts. Janet, do you want to post the link again to the scavenger hunt? Janet's scavenger hunt goes on through April 1st. April 1st. So you have plenty of time. Just because you didn't get in on it on New Year's doesn't mean you can't get in on it. Devin says she comes on at 2:30. Vale, can you seal pan pencils with the product you use to seal your band product you use to seal your abandoned art? I wouldn't, Vale. You mean the liquid? No, I would not pour liquid on this. It would run this. It would smear it. You got to, well, let me say this. If you wanted to shine it up and seal it like what I do with my acrylic paint and collage, you may be able to do that if you sprayed it first. You would definitely have to seal it first with the spray sealer, the fixative. You'd have to fixative it before you put any liquid on it, because the liquid's going to move it. I mean, I know that Devin, you've used the pan pastel. Yeah, Devin's used pan pastels in the jelly plating, so it will move with liquid. So don't just go in there and pour on some liquid varnish. You're talking about my varnish. All right, there's Janet's link. There we go. There's Janet's there. I mean, Devin's there. Let's see. Raul's going to do a zine collab. If you want to get in on that, it's not a swap. This is Raul's zine collab. It's not a swap. You make a zine and you post a video. So if you're interested in that, go see Raul's channel. He said the deadline's January 20th and the event is on February 7th, where everybody posts their video on February 7th. It's just a video. It's not a swap. Okay, guys. Well, it's about 11:30. I think I'm going to head out. This will not be posted today. I have some other things to do. I'm not finishing this today. But y'all got to see how to use stencils with pan pastels in a color book. We sprayed it with a fixative, and then now we're going back in and starting to add detail with color pencil. We didn't get too far. We didn't get far at all, but you get to see how it works. So that's Beauty and Beasties. I will post a picture of the pan pastels and the thing for a thumbnail, but I'm not going to finish it today. All right, guys, y'all have a great afternoon. Try to do something creative over the weekend. I'll be here Monday, the good Lord willing. Be here Monday. And yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed this, and go watch, support the other streamers, give them thumbs up and lots of love, and we'll see you guys later. Okay. All right, thanks so much for being here, guys. Bye.